Hey everybody, welcome to Dean Scale Model Zone. I'm Dean, and tonight I'm going to show you some of the stash ads I bought from the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina Beachcon last weekend. I have a video on my channel from all the models that were entered. Did a video with everything that was down there. I did not get good vendor coverage. Footage, but feel free to check out Mark Batson's Hobby Do 007 channel for really good vendor coverage as well over there on his channel. Um, he was one of the content creators that I did get to meet. My first time meeting Mark, very nice guy, and can't say enough good things about his channel. So be sure to check out his channel and subscribe and like. So, like I said, let me show you what I added to my stash from the show last weekend, and I'll show you some of the items, models that got some recognition too. I was real fortunate last weekend. All right, so hold on a sec, and I'll get you turned around. All right, so the first item on our stash ads from the show from last weekend was this AMT 76 Chevy Vega funny car. I thought that was kind of cool. I have not had this yet or built it yet. So, yeah, I thought this was a cool ad to get. Yeah. So this will be on my to-do list here one day. Um, so that was one of them. And then one of the group builds that is Scale Model Car Podcast group build is the Rally Cool group build. I have the old Tamiya 120th scale Fiat Abarth kit that I had planned to build for it, but the decal sheet is all the white decals are pretty yellowed. I might try to put them in the window, let the sun bleach them out maybe a little bit, see how that works, or I could just send them maybe to STS decals, and maybe they can make me a new set. But either way, I figured it's not until the end of the year, so I've got time. Figure why not maybe build two of them. So this might be the second, another alternate choice to enter the group build with. It's a little big on the. I need to get a new stand to hold it so I can get. Anyways, so anyways, yeah. So I thought this was really cool. I don't think I've seen this one yet in the group builds. So it almost looks more of a road course, not an off-road rally. But then I guess it doesn't really matter. A rally is a rally. Anyways, I mean Rally Monte Carlo 2005, right? So anyway, so this is what I got for an alternate group build for the Rally Cool stuff. So whenever I go to these shows, we got these beetle bugs, ladybug things. Anyways, I'm coming in from the warmer weathers. So when I love cool and different things, and you just don't see these in the hobby shops, or at least not around our hobby shop. So when I saw this, I grabbed it. I think this is going to be really cool to build and to put on the table. A Liberty Walk Skyline, an older Skyline. Hakosuka two-door Skyline Liberty Walk. It's an old Skyline. So, anyways, yeah, I thought this will be a nice addition and stash ad to build one day. So that's another one. And I thought the next one is really cool, really different. I've never seen one of these before, but it is a Copen L880 or L880K 2006, I guess. At first, I thought it was a modified Volkswagen, but no, it's It's its own little, oops, its own little cute car. Definitely different, and I think this would be cool. I know James Tester from Scale Model Experiment likes convertibles, and I don't know. I don't know if you seen this one before, James? Let me know. Anyways, Aoshima again. I love their kits. They're just stuff that you just don't find over here in the States that often. And it's even got Recaro seats. So yeah, I love the color. Who knows? Maybe I'll exactly box stock like it is. So that's another one. And then while I was down there, Model Car World was down there with their paints. So I have a an old Revell of Germany British Petroleum race truck. So and I needed to get a green to match the British Petroleum. So I've got two of their greens, and it's going to be either one of these. Once mixed up, it should match. One of these has got to be a good match. So um, can't go wrong with their paints. Um, so yeah, I got the paint for that race truck. So hopefully that'll work. One of these should work. And then uh, it's not from the Beachcon show, but I was at I was at Hobby Lobby, and I haven't not seen any of our Hobby Lobbies in the areas. I have yet to see any of those red discounted price tag stickers. I mean, they had the 40% off, blah blah blah, like all know about, but I did not see anything. I went there for their red discounted clearance items, but nothing to be found. So, anyways, my Molotov chrome pen, it's not dried out, but it no longer has that nice chrome sheen when it's dry. So it's more like an aluminum now color. But anyways, I went to get another replacement, and I didn't see a Molotov, but they did have this uh, liquid chrome pen, and this one actually has two different ends. It has a thick end, and it also has on the other end a fine point end. Um, so, anyways, and I tested these on some bare plastic, and they have a really nice chrome finish. What I like to use these for is I like whenever sometimes if I'm not going to strip and sand off some mold lines and then respray it with some chrome finish, um, I will just clip them away from the sprue, and then I use these to touch them up, and where it clips away and exposes the bare plastic. But this one's a Gundam marker, EX Chrome. I'm sure it says Chrome finish somewhere on there. Anyways, but this one, it was a little pricier than this one, but they're both the same nice finish. I think the Gundam had a little bit nicer chrome finish, but they'll both work. And the other time I like to use these is if I'm bare metal foiling something, and then I have a little blemish or some spots it's just hard to get into, and I'll use the I'll push some liquid out, and then I'll use a fine point brush and absorb some of the chrome, and then using a detail brush I'll touch up something, like where I could not get the bare metal foil into. Um, so that's what I got from there. The other thing I wanted to show you where it was some recognition that I got while at the show. The first one. I was better prepared. I'm refilming this because the first time I did it, for some reason, the camera, it was vertical, and someone said to put it sideways so I get a better widescreen shot. So anyways, I'm refilming this. So here it goes. This was my 67 Nikki Camaro Revell, and I was up till 2:30 in the morning before the show trying to finish this one up, and I was sitting away from the little table they had in the hotel room and poor dimly lit, and I was trying to polish some things out and it slipped out of my hand. It hit the floor, and the bottom bumper and the rear bumper just popped right off, and I was not having a good night or morning. Anyways, I got everything, took a breath, finished everything. Oops, no, I'm out of picture. So I got everything back together. This is painted with Model Car World's Madeira Maroon, which is a factory correct color for that year. Um, and I looked on the internet for an interior color option besides black. And it said black with parchment, a white parchment, and what white parchment is, I've learned, is the white. Some pieces are white. I mean, a black dash in the carpet, and some of the door inserts in there are black, but also white with black trim, like you see on the seats there. And this was also the first time I did buckle seats or photo etch and then seat buckles. Um, I added some other photo etch items like the keyholes. Um, all those are photo etched. Decals for the. I had the photo etch, but I like the decals, and then I just painted over 1K clear over them. And this was also not the first time I've wired an engine, but the first one in a long time. So so yeah, it's trying to learn how to use this camera with this stand I got. So anyways, there's the inside. I still have a few more details to add to it. I was in a little bit of a rush. I didn't quite finish everything I wanted to do to it. So I'm going to do some fine tuning to it for the next show. Try my luck there. But anyways, yeah, I did good. I was really pleased. Surprised this got something, but I left with this got a second place, silver, um, at the Beachcon, Myrtle Beach, IPMS down in South Carolina. It was a nice time. And another one that I brought down with me, one of 10, I think. I brought two figures, and I was really surprised that this one did place. But this is Tamiya's Honda SMX, and I was really surprised that I this one actually got. Where is it? I misplaced it. Okay. Well, this one got first place, so it's the same thing as this except gold color. Very clean box stock. That's one thing IPMS looks at. I guess they saw maybe less building mistakes with this one than they did on the other one. On the return trip, the side mirror got knocked off, so I need to find that and fix it. But anyways, yeah, typically at other shows, this one's kind of been neglected or looked over, and at IPMS, they look for different criteria, than they do at other shows, I guess. And I was really pleased with this. Was Tamiya spray can, the fiery orange, that one orange or orange lava or something like that, but then it was clear coated with Duplicolor 1K. I really like the 1K clear. However, I've learned and from others and doing it, actually doing it, it does not go over white really well. It'll yellow the white, make it aged. The one I did a Porsche, and it was, but it worked out because it aged. It tinted the white to match the faded or the yellowed decals that were with it. so, so it worked out. Um, it blended the decals right in with it. So, anyways, yeah, this took a first place, and I was really thrilled with that. I was surprised, and like I said, enter just I brought ten models, and I didn't expect any of them to place because I know that there's some stiff competition down there at those shows, and but yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with this and my Camaro because, like I said, I hadn't. I'm not really totally finished with it. There was overall it is, but um, uh, the other one I have, where did I put it? I'm gonna pause you for a sec here. Okay, we're back. So, anyways, I entered this in the I think it was the custom class down there at the Beachcon, and I got some recognition for this by Mr. Hobby Dude 007, Mr. Mark Batson. I was really uh, thrilled by this. I thought it was I love getting these fellow peer recognition. But he dropped this off, and he thought my rat rod was really cool. And so I was pleasantly surprised and honored to have received this from Mr. Batson. And so yeah, this was a rat rod I built a few years ago. Um, I tried a little bit of weathering, a little bit of rust with it. Um, I'll feature this on a model Cars and Coffee one day soon. I'll go over it. It's the AMT. I'm sure you've seen it before. The AMT kit. Um, I went with the yellow window option in the back, and some. I have a box. I like Warhammer. If you've heard of Warhammer, the Games Workshop pieces. My son likes to play the game, but I like to build and paint the figures for him. So I had a box. I have a box of alien skulls, and I thought this would look cool on the radiator cap. And then I even have one inside. I don't know if you can see a more of a human skull on the stick shift there. But anyways, it's hard to see in there. So many times you detail your insides and interiors, and they're just hard to see. But anyways, yeah. Um, anyway, so yeah, I was really thrilled and honored to get this from recognition by Mr. Batson, Hobby Dude 007. Um, he gave me his shop card and latest shop card. I don't have any of my own yet. I'm still new channel and I'm working on getting some of these things and the stuff. So, but anyways, be sure to check out his channel. He's a really nice fella. Awesome builds. He had some of his NASCAR builds there, and I tell you what, man, there's something to see. That's for sure. So, but yeah, check out his channel. He's got a lot of good info. Um, nice stuff. Anyways, visit, subscribe, like his stuff, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it too. But anyways, let's see. I think that's all I've got for my stash ads and things from the Beachcon. Had a pleasant time down there. We drove down on Friday. spent the night, and then Saturday spent all day there, or half the day there. Um, my son and his family, two granddaughters, they live down near Charleston. They came up for the day, spent the night, and then we had spent the day together, had some fun, visiting some of the sites down there in Myrtle Beach, and I had such a nice time. We'll probably plan to do it again next year. So if I do go in there down there next year, hope to meet anybody. If I'm down there, you'll see me, and feel free to step up, say hi, and so anyways, if you want to see better vendor coverage, I shared my coverage of the models that were entered there. But if you want to see also some coverage and even better vendor coverage, be sure to check out Mr. Hobbydo 007's channel. He's got some really good coverage of their vendors. So I think that's all I've got for tonight. Um, Let me get some rest, and then I'll be up tomorrow, I guess, for some model cars and coffee. Pull another one off the shelf, and I guess we'll see you then. So until then, be sure to where's my cue card? I had a cue card somewhere. Anyways, be sure to find some time to get into the zone. That's the scale model zone. All right, you all take care, and take care out there. And we'll see you next time. All right, bye bye.